All right, on this video, I'm going to continue to explain how to solve some more logarithm equations. So if you have something like this, it looks pretty complicated, but there's actually a shortcut. So if you have log base 5 of one thing equals log base 5 of another thing, you can just ignore the logarithms, because then in this case, a plus 2 has to be negative 5a minus 3. Now you can only do this shortcut when you have one logarithm on the left and one logarithm on the right. If we have more than one on one side, I'll show you what we have to do in the next example. So now you just have an algebra 1 equation to solve, add 5 to both sides, or add 5a to both sides, and then subtract 2. So negative 5, and then divide, so negative 5 over 6. Now you also need to make sure that this value does not give you a negative inside the thing that you're taking the log of, because you can't take the log of a negative number. So if you type, or if you plug in negative 5, 6 plus 2, that's going to be positive, and negative 5, 6 times negative 5 is positive, and it's bigger than 3, so when you subtract 3, you have a positive number, so you're going to be fine. So number 2 is log base 4 of 80 minus x is equal to log base 4 of x squared minus 3x. So this is similar to the first one in that you have a log on the left and a log on the right, so you can ignore them. So that gives you 80 minus x equals x cubed, or sorry, x squared minus 3x. So this is a quadratic, so it's the same idea, but it's just harder to solve when you get to this point. I would set this equal to 0 and factor, so you have x squared. Then I would add the x to both sides, so negative 2x, and move the 80 over, minus 80. I would factor this because it's just x minus 10 and x plus 8. But if you have trouble with that, you can plug y1, or you can plug x squared minus 3x into y1, and in y2 you can type in 80 minus x. Then this will, give you a parabola like that, and 80 minus x is a line like that, and you can find where those two things cross. You can use your graphing calculator for that. So this gives you x equals 10 and x equals negative 8. Again, if you take 10 and put it in here, 80 minus 10 is positive, that's okay. 100 minus 30 is positive, that's okay. Negative 8, 80 minus the negative is positive, and 64 plus 24 is also positive, so you get to keep both of them. Okay, so let's do a different one. Let's say you have log base 9 of 8k is equal to 3. Here you're just going to change it to exponential form. So you're just going to do the swirl. 9 to the third power is 8k. 9 to the third power, you're going to check on your calculator if you need to. It is 729. Then you're going to divide both sides by 8, and you get that k is equal to 91.125. If you have more steps involved, it might look like this. Negative 10 plus log base 8 of n is equal to negative 7. So you want to get your logarithm alone. So in this case, we're going to add 10 to both sides. So then log base 8 of n is equal to positive 3. Now that your logarithm is alone, you can do the swirl. 8 to the third is equal to n, and 8 to the power of 3 is 512. So n equals 512. Okay. Fifth example. You might have log base 9 of 8 plus log base 9 of x plus 1, and it equals log base 9 of 70. Okay? So on this one, we can't just get rid of the log 9s. We can't say, oh, there's a log 9, everything, we'll get rid of it. We can, however, put this together first. This is log base 9, that's a g, so log base 9 of 8x plus 8, because we're going to put that together with multiplication. And now that equals log base 9 of 70. Now we have 1 log on the left equals 1 log on the right, so you can cancel those out. So 8x plus 8 is equal to 70. So 8x is equal to 62. So 62 divided by 8 is 7.75. So if you can get it to where it has 1 log on each side, then you can ignore the logs or cancel them out. You might have something like log base 8 of negative 2x plus log base 8 of 9, and that's equal to 2. Well, we can't do the swirl because we have 2 logarithms and 1 number over here. So we've got to put that together. It's addition, so we're going to put it together with multiplication. So log base 8 of negative 18x, because negative 2x times 9 is negative 18x, equals 2. Then you can swirl it. 8 squared is negative 18x, so that's 64 is negative 18x. 64 divided by negative 18 is negative 3.556 if you round to 3 decimal places. Okay, then we might have, find my example here, something with division in it. So log base 7 of 10 minus log base 7 of negative 4x is equal to 2. So again, we need to put this together, but it's minus, so we need to put it together with division. So this is going to become log base 7 of 10 divided by negative 4x equals 2. Now I have 1 logarithm, so I can swirl it. 7 squared is equal to 10 over negative 4x. Now you could reduce this 10 and negative 4 if you wanted to, but it doesn't really matter. So 7 squared is 49, and I'm going to multiply both sides by negative 4x. I just like to think of taking this thing in the denominator, and I'm going to move it over to the other side by making it multiply. So 49 times negative 4 is negative 196. And then we need to divide by negative 196. So 10 divided by negative 196 is negative 0.051. Okay, so that's how you do those.